Did you know that if you somehow fell into a black hole, it might totally change your future and even erase your past? Well, at least that's what some theories suggest. So, let's start with the real world here on Earth. Your past definitely influences your future, right? But now imagine you're out there in the endless universe, and you come across a very specific type of black hole. Not just a regular one, though, a different kind that a UC Berkeley mathematician studied. Let's call this a benign black hole. Here's why you'd need this specific type: you're not very likely to survive in a regular black hole. But, according to some calculations made by a UC Berkeley postdoctoral fellow, this benign black hole, might expand at an accelerating rate. And because of this, it might actually be possible to survive the transition from our familiar, predictable world to the black hole's more unpredictable one. Now, imagine you've survived the passage and you're heading toward the center of this benign black hole. It's impossible to imagine what it's like in there, and even if you could get inside, you wouldn't be able to tell anyone on the outside what you've seen. But that's not the point for now. What's more important is how this black hole might help you leave your past behind. So, the mathematician we mentioned studies these non-rotating black holes with an electric charge. The cool thing about them is that, besides the event horizon, they also have something called the Cauchy horizon. And this is where things get interesting. This Cauchy horizon is a place where determinism, the idea that the past controls the future, totally breaks down. In simpler terms, it's where your past no longer decides your future. So, math proves there's a theoretical way to erase your past. All you need to do is find a specific black hole, survive the trip to the center, and reach the Cauchy horizon. But, if that sounds too complicated, maybe just try not to make mistakes here on Earth. Now, the idea that you can erase your past and have infinite options for your future sounds amazing, but also pretty unrealistic. It's tempting to think that no one would ever know you didn't get into college or didn't get that degree. But in reality, if you fell into any black hole, even the benign one we talked about, you'd probably disappear for good. But don't get too down about it. I'm just talking about your current physical form. There's something deeper going on. There's this interesting principle from quantum mechanics that can explain it. Think of yourself not as a human but as information. Your experiences, your thoughts, all of that is just information. Imagine a USB drive or a book. If you smash the drive or burn the book, the physical thing might be gone, but the information they held still exists in another form. This fun theory claims that if someone crosses the event horizon, the point of no return before being spaghettified, they won't stop existing completely. They might still exist in the form. Let's go back to black holes. According to Stephen Hawking, black holes emit radiation, which causes them to shrink over time. Eventually, they might disappear completely. So, what happens to the astronaut who fell into one? Nope, they won't just pop back out. But, in theory, they might be released in the form of Hawking radiation. Of course, this is all just theory. No one really knows what happens inside a black hole. Some scientists have another idea, though. They think that what goes into a black hole doesn't actually stay there. It sounds a bit like Las Vegas, but with a much higher price to pay. There's even a theory that black holes might be a kind of portal where you can turn back time. At the end of a black hole, there could be something called a white hole. If you made it there, it'd be like reversing all the mistakes you made. Imagine you broke your mom's favorite vase, just pop into the white hole, and boom, it's good as new. Or, maybe you cooked a meal but lost your appetite. Inside a white hole, the eggs are still unbroken, and the oranges are uncut. Sounds like a neat solution to food waste. Turning back time like that sounds amazing. Maybe we do need a black hole to fix our problems. But if a black hole was somehow made in a lab, it could devour things until it grew large enough to swallow the entire planet. First, it would eat the Large Hadron Collider, where it was made, then Geneva, then all of Switzerland, and soon, Earth would be gone, too. Fortunately, if a black hole did form, it would likely be too small to cause any damage. Black holes release a lot of energy, often in the form of heat, which means they fade away when they run out of fuel. Even if a tiny black hole was stable enough to stick around, it would grow so slowly that it wouldn't pose a threat. It would take ages just to gain a pound. I won't be around to see that, but a small black hole could actually be useful. It might produce enough energy to power the whole planet. But back to spaghettification. It's a simple idea: gravity stretches things out. Imagine stretching a piece of chewing gum. With enough force, you can make it longer and thinner. That's exactly what happens to you in a black hole. The gravitational force pulls on you so hard that you get stretched out like a piece of gum. You might wonder why gravity doesn't do that to us on Earth. Easy, the gravitational pull here isn't strong enough. It's like asking a butterfly to stretch a piece of gum, it's just not powerful enough. Same goes for Earth's gravity compared to a black hole's. So, if you've ever wondered if you'll grow taller, it won't happen here on Earth. But in a black hole, you could be stretched far beyond your normal height, although it won't last long before you're torn apart. And there you have it, black holes, the enigmatic giants of our universe. We've journeyed through their formation, explored their immense gravitational pull, and even touched on their role in shaping galaxies. But remember, these cosmic phenomena are not just astronomical curiosities. Their gravitational forces challenge our understanding of physics, pushing the boundaries of what we know about space and time. As we continue to study black holes, we not only unravel the mysteries of the universe but also expand our knowledge of fundamental concepts like gravity, light, and even the fabric of spacetime itself. So, what's next? Future missions and discoveries could bring us even closer to understanding these celestial wonders. Stay curious, keep exploring, and join us in our next adventure as we delve deeper into the cosmos. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more exciting content. Until next time, keep looking up for more informative videos about the space and its giant creatures.